Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about patterns and sequences. So, definitions. A pattern is an orderly sequence consisting of a number of repeating elements. A sequence is a set of numbers in a specific order. A term is the number in a sequence. So, Vic 1, which is a very important concept, is patterns are what define mathematics. All mathematics is defined by logical order or patterns. And you've actually been working with patterns probably since you were in kindergarten. Red, blue, blue. It's just that now we're going to take them and make them a little more difficult. Okay, so let's work some very basic examples of patterns. So let's look at the first one, find the next three terms. So if we're going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, our next three terms would be 9, 10, 11. Well, what is our pattern? What's happening? Each time we're adding 1. So, 1. So we call this what's called an arithmetic sequence because we added 1 each time. What about here? 7 to 13, 13 to 9, 19 to 25. Well, each time we're adding 6. So if we keep going, plus 6, we're going to get 31, 37, and then 43. Okay? This again is another arithmetic sequence. We're just adding 6, and when you add or subtract, what you're dealing with is arithmetic. Okay, what about here? I start at 243, I go down to 81, I go down to 27, I go down to 9. Well, maybe you don't see the pattern when you're looking at 243 to 81, or even 81 to 27. Maybe you start to see it here, but from here to here, hopefully you see it. The relationship, which is what a pattern is, between 27 and 9 is that you're dividing by 3. Well, if you went back and worked it out, all of these have been divided by 3. So if we keep going, 9 divided by 3 would be 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 divided by 3 gives you 1/3. So our pattern here, our rule, is to divide by 3. This time it's not an arithmetic sequence, it's what we call a geometric sequence. And that's because when you multiply or divide, you call it geometric. So I'm not so focused today on you knowing arithmetic or geometric, but I do want you to be able to recognize a pattern and what the rule is that's happening. So what about here? Triangle, square, circle. What would come next? Triangle, square, circle. I just want you to see the terms. What about here? We have triangle, then we added on this trapezoid, then we have another triangle. So here we would have triangle, trapezoid, triangle, hopefully you know trapezoid. Then if you did this last one, it's going to be triangle, add your trapezoid, triangle, add your trapezoid, and our last term would be triangle. Alright, so this is what we're talking about when I'm talking about patterns and sequences.